I think I must have had a little too much coffee.
Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Ooh, I wonder.
Hey, good morning. Steve Mathis here in the dark. I don't actually, maybe you can see me okay. I'll turn on some lights. Maybe that'll help, maybe not. Good morning. I'm out here for sunrise in the Tetons, and I am in a spot where I took a client here for sunrise a couple days ago, 3 days ago. Doesn't matter. But we had magic conditions back here with some ground fog and some fog in front of the Tetons and stuff. And it was wonderful. I made some nice photos and shot some video while I was out there with that client that day. But I wanted to come back out here and revisit this location because that morning there was a lot of good wildlife activity with elk and bison and pronghorn, and then the beautiful views, of course, as well. So I'm going to come check it out, try and make a video this morning. It's still prior to sunrise, and I'm out here with, gear-wise, I've got 2 bodies and 2 lenses, and I'm shooting with the f2.8 lenses this morning to start. So this is the 70 to 200 2.8, and then I've got the 400 2.8 on the other body. And because it's so dark, those are currently set up ready to rock and roll at f2.8, and they're both set on ISO 1600 right now. If I found something right now, I'd need to crank that way up, probably to ISO 6400 or 3200. But then as soon as there's enough light, I like to keep things at 1600 or lower whenever possible. Certainly I can get great images at higher than that, but that's where I'm starting. And I'll be on the lookout for wildlife, and ideally wildlife with the Tetons behind them back here. So I've been camping up here with Stephanie and the dogs, and I'm up early. Got up about an hour and a half before sunrise, and so I'm here. I'm ready for action. It's lovely. There's very few people around. Doesn't happen very often here in the Tetons. And I'll let you know what I find out here. So thank you for tagging along with me today. I appreciate it. I'll be back in touch, hopefully, when I find something good to photograph out there. Quick update. I'm not sure what's going to happen with sunrise this morning. As we looked that way, there's like mostly cloudy, and over here it's similar. The clouds are actually a perfect setup for a spectacular sunrise over the mountains, but it's like, I don't know, 50-50 whether the light will be able to sneak through the clouds there and light things up over here. But it's a great setup for some potentially nice sunrise color. So I'm going to be looking for that as well as wildlife, but I don't know if it's going to happen or not. It'd be great if it did. Nothing I can do about it though. Just adapt. If it happens, I'll be ready for it. And that's the end of my quick update. It was actually pretty quick this time. I'm very proud of myself. There's a nice bull elk out there. I gotta try and find a gap through the trees. He's too far away for photo, but I think I can get him from here. I'll do a quick video of him. So this guy, he's going to be big when he grows up. It's early June and he's already grown that big of antlers. So he's going to be a beast by the time September comes around. Just gorgeous. The light's really flat. I'm going to come back to this area once we start getting some light and see if by some chance I get like a magic backlit situation where it can highlight that velvet in his antlers. But anyway, that's him. He will be a beauty come September, and I'm gonna go cruise around a little bit more, like I said, see what else I can find, and then come back here looking specifically maybe for that backlit bull elk in velvet shot. Typically, he's going to come out of that meadow and head into the forest that way as the light comes up. So that's what I'll be counting on. Got a pronghorn buck right here with the Tetons behind him. There we go. I'm using a blind. My car is a blind here, as I like to do often. Pronghorn are typically pretty skittish, so I don't want to scare him away. He's probably 10, 20, 30 yards away from me. And he's grazing mostly there. He just lifted his head to look at me because I'm rambling away. Now I got a tiny little bit of light up on the tip of the Grand, which is kind of nice. Throws a little more color into the scene, but still no color in the clouds. Weird. All right, big wandered out of the way a little bit. The Tetons have great light on them right now, but the clouds have no light on them. back with that group of bull elk. And as hoped, they've come closer to the road. So the light's coming up. We still don't have light coming over the mountain there. But once that does, everything out that way is going to be backlit. So if these elk move across through here, that would be what I'm hoping for. And it looks like that might happen. They're kind of working their way back this way. So I'm going to stay kind of stationary for a few minutes and just let them get comfortable with me, and then maybe they'll come right across here. I can just swing the door open and shoot straight that way into the trees. And if the timing's right with the backlight, I think that has real good potential with the velvety antlers really glow in backlight. It's amazing how different some of the antler growth is. There's a couple that are growing pretty big antlers and a couple that just have tiny little ones. All right, that backlit scene's about to happen. So I finally got some sun coming in on us, but the elk are moving across they're in kind of just the shade or the edge of the light. You can see the foggy breath. I'm underexposing this to keep the background dark. Ooh, there they are. Ooh, this is going to be nice. Yeah, anyway, I'm underexposing this. The stop, 1.7. And that is keeping their velvet and the fog. Shoot, I'd like to be a hair closer. Yeah, it'll be all right. The velvety breath, the velvety breath. What? The velvety antlers and the breath are lighting up in that backlight. And I really want that to pop from that dark background. So a minus 1.7 looks really good. And bang, bang, bang. Ooh, ooh. That's pretty. Foggy breath. That was nice. There's a bunch of trees to contend with here. So I got to wait for little moments where they're in between trees. Now the sun has gone away. Went behind a cloud. Okay, well that backlit, the sun's coming and going behind that cloud. But that was awesome little short, what was that, like 30 seconds I had of good light, but I got lucky with the elk being in the right place. I think that's it. They're kind of cruising across the road. I'll show you what it looks like now. It's kind of ugly now because the light went away. But there they go. Is that heat waves? Well, that's over. They crossed the road. The light's gone. So that was awesome. Once in a while, a little plan like that comes together. And luckily, I was patient this morning. So it worked out great. You know what? I'm just going to end the video here. Because I've been rambling so much this morning, way more than normal. I think I must have had a little too much coffee. Oh, here comes the sun again. Look at that. It just keeps coming in and out of those clouds up there. Can you even see that? Yeah. Anyway, that'll be it for today. That was fun. I was only out here, vlogging for about an hour, but saw a lot of different subjects out here. Well, a lot. Bison, elk, pronghorn, and some scenics of the Tetons. Ooh, the light's back again. So lovely. So I hope you enjoyed that. That was a little more of a glimpse into what I do out here from the vehicle when I'm not out hiking around. You can do a lot of good stuff from the vehicle and using the car as a blind and being highly mobile. So you can, get out and get the elk backlit behind them, or get around and get them front lit. just whatever you feel like doing. But it worked great this morning. And now I'm going to go keep cruising around, but I'm going to end the vlog today because otherwise it'll turn into an hour-long vlog, and editing an hour-long vlog might take 20 hours. It'd be brutal. So this will be plenty of work editing this together. But anyway, have a great day. Thanks again for watching. Hey, one quick reminder. I posted on my Instagram a little story about me hanging some prints in a new shop called Art Shop JH, and it's up in Moose, which is just north of Jackson at the south entrance to Grand Teton National Park. And it's an awesome store. A lot of great local artists are displaying their stuff there, and I'm one of a couple of photographers that have some prints hanging in there. But there's a lot of really cool stuff from, clothing and metalwork, ceramics, note cards, all kinds of like watercolor paintings, a lot of different painters, but an awesome store. So if you're in the area, stop by Moose. It's called Art Shop JH in Dornans. And they also have a website, artshopjh.com, and check out their stuff. There's lots of good stuff. And as I mentioned, I have a few prints there as well that are available. But really cool store. I'm psyched to be a part of it. And show them some support if you like some of the stuff that you see there. It'd be great. So that'll be it for today. Have a great day. Thanks again for watching, as always. And and another thing, I'm rambling again. I've been seeing so many people out in the field the last couple of weeks. It's busy with photography, and so many people are like recognizing me and coming up and saying hello and how much they enjoy the videos. And thanks so much. I love hearing that. So it's kind of embarrassing sometimes, but don't be afraid if you see me to come say hi and have a little chat if I've got time. But thanks again to everybody who said hello, and I appreciate the kind words and the love you guys are showing me. So that's it. Now, have a great day. See you next time. Bye.